Good evening, everybody. This is Gabe for Reals with D1 Comp Series. This is our first season dedicated to Dark Knight with Team CDT. We're dedicating it to him in recognition of his passing. So prayers and our thoughts and good vibes go out to his friends and family and CDT, and just want to show them some love and be supportive of them and his family. So yeah, this is the first season of D1 Comp Series. We have me and myself and Justin and Going Crazy as the Cone Car and Spanky from Team GDA. We also got Dank, Dwag, El Wedo, and Caleb in the lobby right now getting ready to start their qualifying runs. I believe we got Dwag up first, if I'm correct.
We do have Dwag up first, and we got a tricky line here tonight on 110s, 40 profile. It's going to be sticky. It's going to be feisty. It's going to be some good runs tonight. I'm excited to see
yeah.
this first
here
jump.
we're on. Yeah.
First jump entry is going to be sweet. It's going to be awesome. Excited for this.
Oh, yeah. That's a really nice entry there. It's definitely challenging to hit that just right. You got to get over that hump, get on that wall, and get to that inner clip the best you can. We're over here on ATRON.
All right.
Whenever driver's ready, Cone Car and judges are ready.
Let's get this going here. Let's get Dwag up to the line. Get some
Let's do this.
Dwag in the coveted Corvette. Look at that livery.
I hope you got your pumpkin spice latte ready.
And here we go. One.
All right, we got Dwag in his Corvette. Taking off into the initiation. Big jump there. A little bit wide on that first inner clip. Coming into the first two touch and goes. Nice job there into that decel zone. The second inner clip out to the final touch and goes here through the power alley. Into that decel zone. Into that final touch and go in the blue zone. You want to get as deep as you can in there, and he did a great job doing so.
Definitely.
Very clean run by Dwag. Telling you, Dwag has been making a name for himself. Yeah, he did.
He yeeted that thing.
He gets his second.
Straight.
He gets his second run.
Yeah.
He was like Michael Jordan flying through that thing, man, cause he just had caught hang time.
Yeah. Air Dwag.
Air Dwag.
And just so drivers are aware, you'll give your ready flash to the Cone Car, and then you'll just get 3 flashes off the line. Whenever y'all are ready.
Let's do it. Dwag on his second qualifying run, spinning those tires, coming up to the initiation to the first touch and go on the wall. Ooh, smacks the wall into that first inner clip, into the second pair of touch and goes over the white line. That might be a tire drop into that second inner clip through the third and fourth touch and goes, and the final touch and go in that blue zone. Clean run besides just hitting that wall in the first touch and go.
Cool. We're gonna let the judges talk and be right back.
All right, we are back with the D1 Season 1 comp. Dwag just gave his 2 best runs tonight with a total score of 91. Next, we're going to have Dank come up to the start line for his qualifying runs.
Dank
We're
Product
here
is
on.
our one competitor on wheel tonight.
Is he really?
He is.
Ooh, this should be good then.
All right, here we go.
All right, let's see what he can do with that wheel, man. Do you know what wheel he's on? Coming up into that first touch and go. Ooh, with a
Ooh, looks like we got
reset.
a reset.
Might have
With a button
accidentally hit
touch.
the button on his wheel. Yeah,
Yep.
I don't think he would do that on purpose, but
It
All
does
right, it's all
happen.
right. Get another run. Get those nerves out. No problem.
yep, no biggie.
All right, run number 2.
All right, let's see if he can correct that small minor mistake. Really, anybody can. That can happen to anybody.
You ready? All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
All right, here we go. Got product coming up into the initiation into the first inner clip. Misses the first touch and go. Straightening out. Oh, that's unfortunate. Coming into the second inner clip, is going to finish the run out regardless of what happens. Final touch and goes here. Little wobbly, little shaky. I would say, I don't know, I've never seen him drive before, but I would definitely say it's probably due to nerves.
Oh, it
This
definitely.
line's definitely not. It's not an easy line
No,
either.
it's a tough line, especially on wheel.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I've been
definitely not
Yeah.
an easy line.
I've been trying to run this for the last week on wheel and got okay at it today, but this is a tough line on wheel. And he only had an hour and a half to practice on it.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
So
Whew.
yeah,
Yeah.
Unfortunately, man, I think that's going to be a DNF on both runs. The reset and then the double drop at minimum
yeah,
on the finish with both tires going in the grass. That's with overlooking the rest of the run for staying inside of the zone.
yeah.
But yeah, man, unfortunately that one will result into a DNF on both runs.
Sorry, Dank. Good runs anyway. Good try. Good try.
Yeah, good
Yeah,
effort, man.
Tony,
Good
appreciate you
effort.
showing up, man.
Yeah, definitely got guts just to show up.
Yeah, definitely, absolutely.
Exactly, bro.
That
I
short
wouldn't.
notice on this
No
line,
shame.
I
couldn't
wouldn't have.
either. That jump alone, you got to
Mm.
retune just for that jump.
Yeah.
So next we got up Caleb from Team Pink Style.
The beautiful livery.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that is sick. Who'd have thought gold and pink went together?
That's Caleb, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, Caleb coming up in his S14. That beautiful livery there. Coming up into the second inner clip. Cuts it a little bit wide into 4 and 5 touch and goes through here into the 6 touch and go in that blue zone. Cutting that edge like a butter knife through butter.
Get back to the start gate here. Run this second run. Solid first run. Solid first run.
Is he with Team Pink Style? Is that correct?
Is correct.
Crazy. I'd get you a marker set. If you don't have one already.
I got one.
It's funny how Team Pink Style
All right,
and
here we go.
CDT are so similar. All right. Here we go. We got Caleb for his second qualifying run into the first touch and go. Just skimming that wall, coming into the 2 and 3 into the second inner clip here. Sliding it out nice and wide over into 4 and 5. through the final touch and go. Misses the rumbles on that one. I believe they can get their tires on that rumbles.
Actually, tires are not permitted on the rumble strips.
No tires on the rumbles.
Tires
Thanks
on
for
the rumble.
clarifying that,
No
Justin.
tires on the No tires on the rumble strips.
I think that first run was the money run. Good runs,
It's definitely
Caleb.
good. The only thing that I had on him was inner clip 1. He only caught the back half. I think that was due to the angle coming into it.
He was
But other than that, for the zones that I was watching, that's what I have. Is run 1. Just being a little off for that inner clip.
Yeah, I'm watching it back here again just to double check, but I had him at
And I was
minus
muted.
4 for the first run. He's
I'm
just a
watching the
little
run
shallow
back.
into the first. Rode the second line. Rode the third. Was just lacking a little bit of speed and was off throttle a little bit. Was just lacking a little bit of commitment through that zone, so I took off minus 4 for the first run.
It's going to be -7. It's on my 3 zones. The second zone, he was shallow. That's going to be the -3. And then after the decel to the inside, he shallowed up pretty hard there. That's going to be the -4 for a total -7 from my section.
I got you. And then I got him on 3 just because of the zone for that inner clip. I think it was just because of the angle that he come in, because that is hard coming off the top of that crest down into that first zone.
It's
And then
unfortunate.
coming into
Great
the
run.
inner
He
clip,
just shallowed
it's
up
got to
on
be
those
hit.
2 zones. It was just those 2 zones.
It's got to be hit just right. So
86.
we got him
86.
at an 86.
Still a very solid score. Solid runs,
Definitely,
man.
dude. That
Oh, for sure.
that jump off that and that
Bro, that second run when he
that
grinded
that
that.
tail slide on the wall was so sick, dude. I'm going back to watch
Killer.
that. I'm going
think I-
back to watch that run again because
I
that
think
was
I even
so
accidentally
rad.
said like, "Whoo!"
It was the first run, dude.
Let me watch that. I was
It
watching.
was
my
off
zones
the
and
chart, dude.
Exactly.
That was
So we got El Wedo next too. But yes, that was wild. We're gonna see some really good runs.
that was off the
For
chart.
sure.
Oh yeah, his bumper was definitely riding it. I'm watching it back. He rode it for a
Give
split
me 1
second.
second. I'm actually gonna make a setting change on the game. Be right back.
All right, we're back with the judge's decision, and we're gonna have El Wedo
With 86 on
for
Caleb's run
his
there.
first qual. Yeah, he got an 86.
86.
Solid run, definitely.
Yeah, we have El Wedo CDT Team Cloudy.
Yep, we got the captain of CDT.
Now let me clarify. The
He's S13
CDT,
Sylvia,
Here we
the
go.
one and only CDT.
the one and only. Coming up, initiation to that first zone, smacking that wall there over the jump into 1 and 2, touch and goes into the second inner clip here. Beautiful section there by El Wedo coming into sections 4 and 5 through the alleyway into the final touch and go. Beautiful job. That was a very clean run.
Great run.
You could tell that he was very
70 angle at
confident in
2
that.
points. My man was sideways.
Solid run, dude.
Yep, good commitment, I would say.
to scrape the wall on the first on the initiation.
In the air. He scraped it in the
Yeah.
air.
He's
Be
all
mindful of
wait,
that.
X Factor points?
He
Not
said,
tonight?
Yeah, right.
Not tonight. Are you sure? You want to
Getting a reason to get
You
him.
you want to
sure?
see some X Factor points? I'll give them to
I'm
you.
I'm definitely
Exactly.
getting some. Oh yeah.
you will never get this.
Oh sure.
Oh gosh.
Let's not start.
Don't get SpongeBob Borat.
Oh yeah.
All right. Yeah, let's not get me riled up here. All right, we got El Weather coming into touch and goes 3, 2, and 3 into the second inner clip through the decel. The decel is optional, so drivers feel confident not touching the brake. They can definitely go through there into the final section. El Wedo, another clean run.
Definitely.
Beautiful job.
Wow. It's wild giving these drivers the extra few days to really practice this line. Everybody had the frustration, and I get it, man, because the line in the spec change, it's different, you know. But these drivers, man, they're really looking like they're locking this line in already on qualifiers.
Yeah.
And this is only the first 4. We still have 16 or 17 more drivers to get through.
Yeah, this is gonna be some fun.
Oh, yeah.
This is
fun-
only
This is gonna be some fun lead chases to watch too.
Oh,
exactly.
yeah.
We're
It's
gonna
gonna get hairy off that wall.
Yeah. So in his
For
first run,
sure,
I did
dude.
notice his spicy initiation, man, came off. If we were given X Factor points tonight, definitely would have got him there. All 4 tires off the ground into a wall tap, then to a tire drop on the inner clip. So
Yeah, there was the one. I'm watching that now, unfortunately.
So the 1 tire drop is what I've got you on for the first run. Second run was really good. I guess we'll just have to see where the other 2 judges go with that. But for now, I just have you on the tire drop for the zones that I was watching.
What? So I had him for -1 point on the first run there. He was just a tiny bit shallow on the last outer, and then I took him for 3 on the second run because he was a little bit shallow on the first touch and go and the last outer.
First run, I had him on the first zone. He was nasty painting sideways. Second zone, he kind of shallowed up a bit, tiniest amount. I knocked him 2 points. On the second run, he was same entry, same zone. He shallowed up a bit, but he shallowed a little bit more. Second run, I docked him 3 points. So I would go first run, personally, for my zones.
What were your points?
And you said you had 3.
3 on the
Yeah.
second run, 2 on the first.
What about the first?
2.
2 on the
Correct.
first, and then what about you, Crazy?
1 on the
first.
1.
So we got him for 6 points, so he'll be at a 94. And that's actually going to take first tonight for qualifiers right now.
That was a spicy run.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. We'll cut to a
Alright.
break real quick. We're going to bring the next set of drivers in. Sorry,
I was
Gabe,
going to ask, do you want me to announce the break?
Yeah, after the 4 drivers, we'll take another break.
Next.
We're going to cut to that real quick. I'll let Gabe have it from there.
Top 32 is back. The drivers will take their talents to the world-famous ATRON for Round 5 as they look to battle for the podium. Round 5 is November 5th at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for knockout qualifying. Then November 12th will be the top 32 battles. All start times will be 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and you can catch all the action only on twitch.tv/ion. Make sure you tune into the top 32 news to catch all highlights from this event.
All right, we're back on ATRON with the D1 Season 1 Comp Series, dedicated and in memory of our fallen comrade Dark Knight with Team CDT. We have our buddy Ed Meyer with Team Kyoto up at the line first for his first qualifying run here. We're about to get this thing popping.
Thick looking S.
Yo, we're ready to go.
All right, here we go. You ready, Meyer? All right.
Here we go. That beautiful S15 coming up over the initiation, smacking the wall a little bit into the first inner clip, into the second and third, touch and goes to the second inner clip here with that decel zone there, into 4 and 5. Good sections here into that final zone, getting out there right by the grass. Beautiful job. Now if we experience some lag, it's because we're in the EU servers for this week at least. Until we're waiting for those American servers to get patched up.
CarX, get it together.
Yep, exactly.
Sorry, I had
Alright.
to my throat there.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Ed Meyer wants you to know that you need to go, bro, and get a job.
Jesus.
We get the LOL flash.
Colin, Travis, for you, man. It's this week's closed off. You can definitely join the Discord though and register up for the next event
It's gonna be spicy.
All right, here we go.
for sure. In the meantime, drop that sub, man. Stick around.
All right. We got Mr. Admire himself. We're just going to sit here and admire this driving because he's doing a great job hitting these zones into the second inner clip, getting on the rumbles a little bit there. Into the alleyway through the last touch and go in the blue zone. Beautiful job in that last zone. Some solid
Definitely
driving.
good runs. Me personally, just running the drone cam, I say we need to judge off the first run
Say
being the
first
better run.
Yeah.
With that being said, his initiation into the first clip was good. I just think it was still a little too far on the backside of that inner clip. I'm only coming off 2 points for that.
My second
Yeah,
zone,
that
he
was a solid initiation.
painted, but the first zone he did drop. Got one drop, a paint, and
On
then
the
another
first
paint.
on the first run, I don't think he dropped a tire there.
One of my zones he did. He went over white.
What are you coming off for that?
It was a complete break. Do we set a set value for a tire drop so it's across the board? Do
3.
we set it?
Yeah, 3.
Okay, well then that's gonna be my -3 because the other two zones were picture perfect almost.
All right. What was yours, Justin?
I just had him on the inner clip. Just it was too far. It wasn't fulfillment on that inner clip enough.
Okay.
Like I said, it's an overshoot for sure coming out of that first zone into the inner clip. It can definitely be overshot just a little bit. And we're seeing that today.
So you're taking.
So I got him at 2 points.
Okay.
2 points for it.
And I had him at 5 because he was shallow on the first, a tiny bit shallow on the second touch and go, and then he kind of straightened out and adjusted his angle quite a bit into that last zone. So I gave him -5. So that.
So we got him at 10, which will put him at a 90.
Yep.
Solid score, solid runs.
Yep. Solid.
Definitely, man. We're seeing some high numbers today.
Definitely.
Oh, yeah.
So next up we got Zoinks. Should
He's
be
been
a solid run. Zoinks is a good driver.
Yeah, Zoink's been cheesing in some practice in between. Smart.
Right.
Zoinks is cheesing right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Busted.
He's
I don't know if we
squeezing
have him
it
in the
in.
lobby. Do we have him in the lobby?
Yeah,
I
he's
believe
here.
so.
Yeah, he's driving. He's driving around.
Got him.
He's
Yeah,
driving
he's-
around. That car looks so
Creating the
sick.
block.
That
Cruising
livery
the
is
does,
spot.
man.
beautiful.
That livery is
Whoever
so
did
We
sick.
have
that
joined the
livery.
Discord. I do need to know that real quick though.
Is that a Mexico flag? Hey, gente.
You gave 2 flashes for that.
Yes.
Imagínate.
Beautiful car.
You ready, Justin?
Oh yeah.
All right, here we go. Zoinks qualifying run. 1, 2, 3. Send it.
Let's see Zoinks send this S15 over this hump here into the first inner clip. Good zones here in these. Oh, little bit of a tire drop in the dirt there. In that touch and go through the second inner clip. In 4 and 5 touch and goes through the last touch and go here. Good proximity to that grass edge there. Solid run besides that tire drop. Alright, so he's going to bring it around for his second qualifying run here. That beautiful S15, that new livery's rocking. That Pro Drift
Everybody dropping
livery.
the subs on the channel, man. We definitely appreciate that.
Hey.
Yeah,
Good
don't
job.
From
forget to
76 to
like and
83 in just a few
subscribe.
minutes.
Yeah, if
Definitely
you
good
want to
stuff, good
keep up
stuff.
with our streams, definitely hit that subscribe button and that bell notification so that you can be notified when we're live.
We'll be running these every 2 weeks, servers permitting. All right,
And we were ready for that second
run
run.
number 2. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
All right, Zoink's second qualifying run here. Team Pro Drift. Good jump there in that first touch and go through the first inner clip. Zones 2 and 3 into the second inner clip. Good stuff there coming into the alleyway in 4 and 5. Beautiful. Touching the rumbles a little bit there, looked like, into that final zone there. Getting nice and close up to that grass. Beautiful driving. All right, we're going to give it over to the judges and see what their scores is.
I'm gonna let one of y'all lead off with this, man, because his initiation into them first inner clips were fine. He had the two flick coming in. He stepped left and then stepped right at the top of the crest
Yeah, I'm watching them both back
into
now.
the first zone. He was on the white line for his first one. If he was a little bit over, it definitely wasn't enough for a tire drop to be deemed. So for me, there's really nothing in my two zones either time that I can really pick out.
I would go second run, and the only issue I had was on the inside. He hit probably about only half of it, or he shadowed in for about half, and then he dove into the line. He painted two zones right before that, and he painted the end of that inside, but he did shallow up for a good chunk of that.
Yeah, he was a little late coming into that inner.
Yeah.
Looked like.
Yeah, so I'd say he probably hit a good half of that, which I'd be scoring consistently like with a tire drop. So I'd say 3 points for that.
Okay.
Other than that, he painted the hell out of those lines, man.
And what was your score on the second run, Justin?
0. There was nothing.
All right. And then I gave him a -4 on that second run because he just the first inner or the first touch and go, he kind of had to lag out to that touch and go because of how late he hit that inner there and wasn't quite deep enough, and then really hit through a huge angle into that and had to straighten out a little bit to carry that momentum through the last zone. So I gave him a -4. So -7,
And what'd you?
-7 total for a 93.
I gotcha. And what'd you have, Spanky?
-3.
-3 for the tire, or not for tire drop.
Shallow on the zone.
Gotcha.
Late entry to the zone,
Shallow
rather.
zone, yeah.
Gotcha.
Boys are throwing
Well,
some
cool.
big angle, man.
We got our next driver up.
All right, here we go. We're ready. Let's get it.
Give me just a second.
All right.
Let's get it on.
Whenever come car and
All right, here we go.
All right, who do we have up next? Who's this?
Demonic is up.
Demonic.
Demonic.
Team Kyoto. Always good drivers.
Ooh, look at that.
Ooh.
A little bit of a jump lag there coming into zones 2 and 3.
No interference.
Yep, it's all good. Coming to that second inner clip. Sorry, into the alleyway through 4 and 5 to the final touch and go here. Beautiful job on that final touch and go. Solid run by Demonic. He might just be possessed with all that good
Driving like a man possessed.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Right, Demonic with his second run in the qualifiers here. Beautiful jump there coming into that first inner clip. Through touch and goes 2 and 3 into the second inner clip here. Getting nice and wide coming through the alleyway in 4 and 5. Beautiful job here, not getting onto the rumbles. Oh, and he's gonna drop a tire at least into that last zone. That's unfortunate for a second
It
run.
looked like there was 2 through the drone. I'll get
It was
verified through crazy
it was
on that.
it was only one. It was very
Okay.
close though.
I gotcha.
Yeah, I just watched the back.
I had him a little
Ridiculously
shallow.
close.
Yeah, his first run was definitely better.
Yeah. First run then was good. He had the 2-step coming off the initiation into the outer zone, and then believe on the first zone he was right on the white line. Spanky, if you want to go back and verify that for me
Yeah, he
real
literally
quick,
painted
please.
the outside of that line on that inside.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
thinking. I try and pay attention with drone, but I know from the replay it can be a little
I'm
different.
watching it step by step, frame by frame right now to the run.
I got you. So with that being said, on my end, it would have to be a 0 for me for any point deduction.
I got him a little shallow coming into the first zone. Second zone, he shallows up a lot more. Second zone is gonna be a 2-point. And then on the inside, again, a little shallow. I'm not gonna beat him up on that one. I'm only gonna kick him a point, so 3 total for my zones.
And he was super, super shallow into the first touch and go. And then the second one, he was a little bit shallow, but just a tiny bit though. So I gave him the 3-point deduction on the first one, and a 1-point deduction on the second one for 4.
So he's going to be at a 93.
Solid run. Solid run.
Bringing the heat.
Dude, we're getting some high numbers here, man.
Yep.
I'm really digging this new judging system. I know it's taking an extra minute or two, man, but it's giving everybody a clear answer.
Next up, we got Dabs, and he is up, ready to go.
Nothing
So
more.
whenever
Let me swap names.
you're ready, Justin.
Let's see if that dragon can fly.
This is a, we gotta say, LDT prospect up here at the line.
Okay. Let's get it. I've seen this guy putting in work though, so definitely
For sure, man.
getting there.
Whenever Cone Car and driver's ready, we're good to go.
All right, you ready, Dabs? All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we got some lag.
Definitely some lag going on. Yeah, he's at 521.
Gee, negative. Yeah. That's the worst I've seen.
We're gonna call it. I'm gonna give you a reset.
That was a huge spike. I'm gonna park up so you
Yeah,
can
we're gonna
calm
do-
down for a second.
Yeah. He's at 417.
500 on a jump.
Yeah.
That's wild.
He's at 417.
Yeah.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna allow you to stay in the lobby, and we're gonna continue on. When we notice you're coming down through your lag spike, we're gonna give you your run next in line. So you stay in the lobby. Gabe, do your thing. We're gonna pull the next set of drivers in.
Demonic, Zoinks, and Meyer, you guys can all back out of the lobby. Good runs.
GG, boys.
Yep. So we'll be right back. Cut to a break.
top 32 is back. The drivers will take their talents to the world-famous ATRON for round 5 as they look to battle for the podium. Round 5 is November 5th at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for knockout qualifying. Then November 12th will be the top 32 battles. All start times will be 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and you can catch all the action only on twitch.tv/ion. Make sure you tune into the top 32 news to catch all highlights from this event.
All right, we're back. It's November 3rd. We're on ATRON. We got the third group in here. We got Agreed up first. We also got A of Bay, J Temple, and Random. And like I said, we're gonna have Greed come up to the starting line first.
Got some
The
solid runs tonight.
D1 Season 1.
Nice.
Yeah,
Once
some
again, another
really good
shout out.
solid runs.
Another shout out for Team Cloudy tonight, the driver Dark Knight that recently passed. We are hosting this event tonight in honor for them. Show some support for Team Cloudy. They're recruiting as well, so if any drivers that are watching not actively registered with the team, feel free to hit up El Widow on Discord and get with him.
Solid group of guys.
Yeah, we're gonna need
For
we're gonna need Spanky to fly across the sky and act like a jet.
I
know.
am on.
Hey, don't mess with me. We're on Kino.
We'll
get
fly.
That's
Give
what
me a
I'm
Justin
saying. That's
Spanky
what I'm saying, man.
Flying
You
in
guys could like
formation over
fly
top.
across the sky in formation, bro. That'd be sick.
Hey, we got this. Don't play with us, bro.
If
That's
only they had jets for Kino mod.
I will
I'm
look
hoping
into
you
that
would
right
actually do it, dude.
They probably do. Anyways, continue on. We do have Agreed up at the line now with his run.
Here we go. Sorry about that, Agreed. All right, here we go. 3 flashes ready to go. 1, 2, 3.
Here we go. We got Team Kyoto Agreed in his BMW coming up into the initiation over the hump. Beautiful job there, keeping the car stable. Some good tuning there. Coming into that second inner clip. solid first zones in that first half, coming through the alleyway with 4 and 5, touch and go into the final touch and go, a little bit shallow in that blue zone, but still doing a good job on his run.
Definitely real good. And I'm loving these initiations, man. I'm loving seeing that happen. All 4 tires off the ground, wall taps into a perfect touch and
So
go.
I actually have my
Yeah.
Kino drone right where they're hitting the wall, and I'm
Oh
on
yeah,
my
it'd be
phone, I'm
sick taking a
recording.
picture.
I'm
Somebody
cutting
in the
to
air.
it. So everybody who wants a picture of you hitting the wall in midair or a video of it, I got you.
Yeah, you should.
They look really good, bro. If you hit
One
that wall,
second. What do you see?
chef kiss.
Whenever y'all are ready.
Yep.
Bon appetit. We got App agreed for his
I only see 2
second
lights.
qualifying run. Nice job here coming up over the hump in the initiation through zones 2 and 3 into the second inner clip here. Beautiful job here, getting a little wide there. Coming out through the alleyway in section zone 5 through the final touch and go. Beautiful, got a little bit deeper in that last zone. Almost getting into the grass, holding that line. All right, we're going to pass it over to the judges now for his score.
Only thing I had run to was just shallow on the first touch and go. Other than that, man, for my zones, they were spot on, dude.
So minus.
I'm gonna come off 2 points for run 2 for the first touch and go, just for the shallowness.
All right. I had him at -4 on the second run, just because of that. The way he came into that second touch and go or first touch and go there, he kind of threw a bunch of angle and had to back off there again.
What about first run?
First run was almost the same thing. He was shallow in all 3 zones, so I gave him -4 on the first run also. What about you, Spanky?
Where you at? Yeah, Spanky.
It helps if I unmute myself usually.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah, I was give a whole great explanation. You should have heard it. Should have been there.
Oh damn, that sucks.
So I'm watching the second run now. He was a little shallower on the second run. I'd go first run for me personally. He painted, but then hard front braked about toward the end, midway of the inside. So besides the hard brake, I mean, I'm literally only gonna dock him a point there. It was flawless runs through there.
What about
The
your
second run,
first?
he shadowed up.
What about your first run, Justin?
So I got him on his first run. He's on a 0 because he hit that initiation to the inner clip just right. So if that's the case and we're going with run 1, then it's going to be 5 points for him because you're swinging either way with 4 and Crazy's got him on 1.
Yeah, 95 then.
So we've actually got agreed in the lead right now with a 95.
Yeah.
I see.
So
That
agreed
was
is in first
That was
place.
a solid run for sure.
Sounds good.
Coming up next. We appreciate you for the night, man. You're good to dip off or stay either way. We got a Bay up now. Ia Bay, Bay.
You guys want me to leave the
Bay.
lobby or?
Whatever you.
Either way, it's
you
up
can
to
hang
you,
and
man.
watch, or you can bail. It doesn't
I'll just
matter.
watch
Whatever
these
you.
runs, yeah.
Go. Yeah, it's more fun to watch when you're leading.
All right, we
All
got
right.
Aya
Whenever
Bay
y'all are ready, man.
All right, give me a
up
flash whenever
next.
you're
Team
ready.
Cloudy,
Here we go.
CDT. Team CDT out repping for their lost comrade Dark Knight.
Everybody that's watching right now, grab that stream, copy that link, drop it in the Discord where you're at.
All right, coming into the second inner clip. Beautiful job there. Come through the alleyway. Clips 4 and 5. Final touch and go. Beautiful job. Hear that V8 roaring. Got A Bay killing it on that wheel. Not literally a wheel setup, but just driving a wheel in particular.
What?
I don't know. I don't know if that was a little choppy or if it was my
I was trying to watch it back to see if it was steering input
or if it
choppy or
or if it was my
lag choppy.
connection. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I was bugging. I was like, was that me?
Usually, if it's like that, it's usually
Alright.
lag.
Here we go.
Usually can't move the car that fast for it to look like that. All right, good initiation here. Beautiful jump over that initial hump. Coming into touch and goes 2 and 3. Into the second initiation. Good speed here. Ton of angle coming through the alleyway here. Nice job coming through the final zone. Right up on that white line against the grass. Beautiful job.
Mowing the lawn.
Almost mowing the lawn. A little bit closer, and he definitely would have been shaving a little bit off the edge.
Got that weed whacker on there.
For sure, man.
So for
he
the
was
first run, I'm docking him 0 points. Second run, I'm going -3 points on the first touch and go.
I gave him
So I guess I'll let y'all
I gave him
swing whichever run.
I gave him -6 on the first run because it was super shaky and the shallow zones, and then -4 on the second runs. The zones were a little bit deeper but still pretty shaky.
Yeah, so watching it back, the first run was better, in my opinion, on my zones. He filled them beautifully, but yeah, watching it frame by frame, I can definitely tell it's steering input. I'm seeing the steering input kind of rock back and forth a bit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm honestly not sure how to dock the fact that it's just shaky all throughout the entire sections because he painted them. But he's
That would fall under commitment.
yeah, because he's like I said, he's painting, but in between he's just super shaky. It's definitely steering him.
Unless it's an angle issue, then you can dock him for angle.
No, it's not angle. He's like I said, he's hitting it good. It's just the steering
Yeah.
input is a little.
Then it's just
rocky.
a commitment issue
Yeah.
through the zone, just to be more fluid.
I had no.
I
no
kind
other
of
way to describe it
group
besides
speed,
force.
commitment, and fluidity. Because I remember last time we were doing our runs with me and Crazy when we were determining how we were going to do our judging, layout.
Yeah.
Speed, commitment, and fluidity was kind of like a big thing that we were trying to base around. So I just kind of piled all 3 of them into one and to kind of collectively give that answer. Because if we can swing that either way, if it's speed or, the fluidity and the commitment. Because you could be committed, but you could be choppy.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
exactly. Because he
instance.
painted.
Is it safe to try to
You see what
join
I'm
back
saying?
in?
For instance,
You could
Big
also
zone.
be committed and coming in a lot of left foot brake because you missed because you came in earlier. You know.
and that has to do with your fluidity and your speed. So it all kind of groups into commitment at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So what do you think, Spank?
Through my section, I'm gonna dock him 5 total. Like I said, I
And then what you have in run 1, Crazy?
-6.
It's about right. Yeah.
So we're gonna have him.
Is it okay to try to join
for
back
next-
in?
Right now, at the moment,
Yeah,
yes. We're gonna have him at 11, so that would put him at an 89.
Solid runs. I
Solid
know
run,
no other way to
especially for a
describe
first
that
comp.
except like Forza twitchiness. You see a lot of new people at CarX do that for.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Left and
Yeah,
right, like a
Yeah, but
jitter.
it was super minute. If you dial that back, bro, that was a beautiful run.
Yeah, you just gotta
Yeah.
commit and know that you're gonna hit
Yeah.
those right points and not have to correct as much. But yeah, you're getting there for sure.
Now
Next up's Temple.
the infamous Temple. We have people asking for Temple to take the line tonight. Like people dedicated in the stream. Is Temple running? Temple is running. He
You know
will-
a chaser
he will
can
be here.
fly?
Here we go. Here we go. We ready for him?
people are used to seeing a chaser flying East Toge on that jump, but now they're about to watch a chaser jump on ATRON.
You say, yeah, you ready, Justin?
Yeah, whenever y'all are ready.
All right, here we go. You ready,
Let's
Temple?
get this thing
Ready.
airborne.
All right.
Let's see how Temple handles this jump drift coming in. Beautiful job. Coming into that first inner clip. Temple's always delivers, man. Into the second inner clip here. Beautiful. Wow. Commitment is on point. Coming through the alleyway. in touch and go 4 and 5 through the final touch and go, just edging that lawn again.
Very
Beautiful,
tall.
Beautiful fucking run.
killing it,
Beautiful
man.
run.
Car is
That
a
was
boat, and
pretty
that boat
impressive.
flew.
If anybody wants to go back and watch an inner clip, go watch the first inner clip of Temple's run.
That's how it's
That's how
done.
that inner clip needs to be. That's how that inner clip needs to be filled. You can always grab the back half, no problem. But fulfilling that full radius is definitely key.
Yeah, that's a
All
challenge
right,
too.
Here we go.
All right, Temple for his second qualifying run. Let's see if he can improve. Beautiful job here, coming into touch and go 2 and 3. Second inner clip here. Beautiful. Temple's killing it, living up to his reputation, coming through the alleyway 4 and 5 in the final touch and go. Not as deep as the first run, but beautiful run here by Temple. And we're going to give it away to the judges for a score.
I had him for -1.
So yeah, his.
I had him -1 on both runs. It's the first
I got
first
you.
touch and go on the first run, the last one on the second run. Just a tiny bit shallow.
So both of those initiations, I bet if we did a playback of the initiation in the first inner clip for both his runs,
The only thing
you couldn't tell a difference.
The only thing I noticed is there was a ton of front foot braking or left foot braking.
Mm-hmm.
Run it.
Other than that, man, dude, you can't. Those were night and day. He had the two-step flick coming into the initiation, filled the touch and go, and then the radius that he grabbed to come around that inner clip was just flawless. Bumper over, tires on the right on the inside of that white line. Just flawless around those two. So I'm gonna have to go with the 0 on both runs. Where are you at, Spanky?
I'm frame by framing to see if he dropped or painted. That is hard to tell. I'm gonna
As
screenshot.
we're doing that, we're gonna cut right to a break, and we'll be right back.
All right, we got Temple with a beautiful run there. Just had a little bit of a deduction on a tire drop, but other than that, he is going to be in first place with a 96, I believe.
Yeah,
Yep, that is
he's
true.
taking with the 96.
And next up, we got yeah boy Random.
It's your boy.
It's your boy Random in that beautiful Alexis ISF.
Goons out, goons out.
Yeah, Alexis. Who drives that?
And whenever y'all are
Probably
ready.
bougie.
All right, give me that ready flash, and here we go. 3,
Let's
go.
go. All right, we got Random coming up for initiation. Team CDT, my bad. Oh, a little bit of a hiccup there, touching that wall. Kind of threw him off to that first inner clip. Coming into the second inner clip. Beautiful job here. A little shaky at times, but still good driving here by Random, coming up into that final zone. Not quite up on the grass like we'd like to see, but still getting really deep in that zone. Beautiful run here by Random, regardless of the little hiccups in the beginning. Still managed to bring it together and compose himself for the rest of the run.
He's got their team motto up on top of his car: "Moons out,
Yeah.
goons out."
Oh yeah, moons out, goons out for sure.
CDT definitely brought the goons today.
All right, here we go. Run number dos. That was for you, Spanky.
Here we go. Let's see if he can improve this run. Nice little wall tap there. A little bit over that white line on that first inner clip, getting really shallow in those touch and goes. Probably might be a miss. We'll see what the judges have to say about that. But beautiful second inner clip going through the alleyway, getting right up on that white line on 5 and getting deep in that final zone, but wasn't able to completely stay in the zone the entire time. But again, that is a touch and go, so there's no zone there, so it'll probably still be a good.
I don't want a major correction off the first touch and go for his first run.
Yeah, that was
And then that tire drop.
the first run was a DQ because that wall basically straightened him out for me.
Let's see here. So we've got 2 different point systems for corrections. So if we go look, we have a major correction at 10 points. So if he has a major correction and is able to continue the run, it's at a dock of 10 points. So in his first run, I've actually got him docked off of 10. And then the second run off my zones, I have him docked on 3 for that tire drop. He did fill out. Let me watch that back for that second zone as well, or second run of the first touch and go. Give me just a second.
I had him at 6 points in the second run because he had quite a big correction. Not a major correction, but a decent correction there and a shallow zone or 2.
You said 6 points on the second run?
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, that's
So if we're running off second run, then I've got him for 3. You've got him for 6.
What about you, Spank?
damn it, I keep muting and unmuting accidentally. He left the first zone early, which caused him to shallow up on the second zone pretty hard. And then the inside was pretty decent. I'd go a total of 4 off.
Okay, so 13, so at 87.
Solid runs.
For
I
sure,
love
for
that
sure.
motto on top. That's hard.
Moon's out, goons
Yeah.
out.
All right, good runs, guys.
So
Good
let's
runs.
see, where's Dabs at? I want to see where Dabs is at with his connection. We got him at 420. That's still bad.
That's
We're gonna.
appropriate.
Hey man, it just
Relevant.
It is sometimes. Can't help it. Gabe, if you want to lead us into a break, we'll take that for a minute. Get the next drivers in.
All right, we're gonna take a small break here while we get our next set of drivers in here. So we'll see you guys in just a minute. All right, we're back, and with our final set of drivers here, we got our first up is going to be No Slide with Team LDT. Now, Fire S15, that new livery that he's got on there. He's going to get out here and put on a good show for us on his first qualifying run. He's got that
All right.
Neon Knights.
We ready, Justin?
We're good. Give me just a second.
Yep. That wide S15, that thing looks sick.
Yeah, that wide body. Rocket Bunny.
We're good to go.
All right, here we go.
All right. Got No Slide up. Into the initiation. Let's see if he can handle this jump. Ooh, a little bit shallow in that first touch and go off the jump. And shallow in those last second and third touch and goes. Coming into the second inner clip. Beautiful proximity to that white line through the alleyway into the final touch and go. A little bit shallow compared to some of the other drivers on that grass line, but a good solid run.
Good start. Good start.
Yeah, definitely. A few places of improvement. I'm sure he'll make some adjustments on his second qualifying run here. All right. Getting that engine going here onto the jump here. Beautiful. Oh! And he's going to spin it out with an over rotation.
So we got his first run to judge off of.
Yeah.
Gives us something to go. I will say the initiation was off, which put him off and shallow into the first touch and go. And then he dropped on the second zone, but he also carried commitment, and he carried the angle with that as well on that drop, unfortunately. So we have multiple infractions going on here in the first touch and go. So for the first run, I've got him, let's see. I've got him at 15 points alone in the first zone. Yeah. I'm at 15 in the first
I'm at
zone.
-2 on my first two zones. The third zone was good, so I got -4 through my section.
And I had a -6 through my section. Couple shallow zones, little shaky. So 25, so 75 total.
Got him in there with the 75. Cool, man. We got you locked in. Next up,
He's on side.
Mr. Swipe.
side swipe from MTR.
I'm looking
Mr.
forward to this
Swiper,
run.
no swiper.
Look at that front tire locked up.
Perfect circle.
Mr. Left Foot Brake himself.
And whenever driver and cone car is ready.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
All right, let's get this thing in that MTR S15. Coming up over the hump, a little bit conservative coming into that first zone there. Into the second and third touch and goes. Into the second inner clip. Beautiful job there proximity-wise in that second inner clip. Through the alleyway, getting a little bit on the rumbles there through the final zone. Almost edging up that grass there. Beautiful, solid run. Like I said, just a little conservative on that initiation, but Playing it safe, making sure he gets some points on the board. No shame in that.
I want to see if bulls fly.
No shame in his game.
No shame in his game.
Hey.
Looks like he's gonna have to pit after hitting that big boulder.
Ooh,
This is
put it
what-
on the trailer. It's out of
This is
there.
shout out to my wheel. Shout out to my wheel buddy.
Got Crazy's wheel buddy side swipe. They've been
Alright.
working
There
together.
we go.
Yeah, Crazy's been working hard to get those wheel skills up. All right, coming into the initiation, smacking the wall a little bit, coming up to that first interclip. Good job there, and he's gonna throw it into the grass for a DNF on his second run. Trying to go a little harder on the second run, ended up costing him, but you know, sometimes you just gotta send it.
Exactly.
Solid lap.
So judging off the first run, just for initiation, the initiation was just a little off, and he completely missed the first touch and go because of that. It looks like the entry was backwards. So there being a two-step entry, I'm gonna go 2 points on that, and then the points for missing the first touch and go. In its entirety as well. And I also watched the playback as the run happened for that as well, just to make sure that I was absolutely calling that correct. So for the missed zone in the initiation, it's 12 points.
I had -5 on the last section there. Little shallow, little shaky.
I had him at -2 points through my section. He painted some lines there. He powered
So
through there.
81 total.
For sure.
I
Still
respect
a
the
good
hell out of
score
that second
overall.
run, though.
And he's on wheel too, man. He's on wheel.
No, he's not.
Oh, he's not
Not-
on
not
wheel at the
currently,
moment?
No, he's not. He's on his controller.
Oh, okay. Well, either way.
Either way,
Yeah,
boy,
either way, it's a good run.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Mosh Pit up next. Our very own Mr. Mosh,
Mr. Mosh Pit himself.
Mr. 360. In the
Oh
mini
yeah, this is
Challenger.
the trickster.
The mini
The
Challenger.
trickster.
The disrespect.
Challenger Micro.
Whatever
got
Connolly-
Frankenstein.
Getting the rest
Alright,
of
there
the
we go.
legal tackles.
What was that?
So the point is to not hit the cone car?
Yo, my bad.
It's
Yo,
there to go
my
around.
bad. My bad. My foot took up my freaking
Oh,
cord.
Sure.
No, I'm
Sorry.
serious.
Yeah, driver gets 1 restart for hitting cone car. After that, it's a DNF on your run.
Sure, he
Yeah, no,
wasn't
that
just
was- that
mad
was
at
fair.
Crazy for calling him out.
Maybe.
Anyway. All right. Mosh Pit with Team LDT. Good jump over that hump there into the first inner clip. Missing touch and go 2, maybe 3. Into the second inner clip. Beautiful job there. Coming through the alleyway. A little shallow on that first touch and go. In the second, good job there on the final one. Just grazing that grass a little bit. Not on the grass, but just right on the edge.
Hey, keep in mind, don't hit that grass after coming across that finish line. That's a tire drop.
Oop.
That's still in play
56.
without it.
All right, run number dose.
All right, Mosh Pit for his second qualifying run. Let's see if he can get some improvements here. Good inner clip on that first one. Ooh. Ton of angle on those second and third touch and goes. Come through the alleyway in the last outer zone. Right up on the edge of the grass. He had a couple zones where he was kind of shaky and not really hitting the zones like he should, but still going to get some points on the board. So we're going to see what the judges give him.
At a -6 first run, -7 second run.
I've got a -4 on the first run. So it's probably safe to say to go with the first run.
What about you, Spanky?
First run, I'm looking now. He missed the first zone. Hit the second zone barely. Third zone was good. But yeah, he completely just missed the first clip on my zone. And then shadowed up. I'm going to go -6 total for my line.
So we've got him at -16.
84.
So we got him at an 84.
Yep.
Good run,
Good
man.
run, Mosh.
Cool up. Good run. Good run.
Oh,
Honestly, I thought it was a lot better. I thought it was a
Yeah.
lot worse, but thank you.
So we got Gold Wolf up next.
I'll take that. I thought it was a lot worse.
Ooh.
We got Gold Wolf.
Clean car. The carbon hood. Looking sick.
That is one nice BMW.
Is this our? We got one more run after this. So just Dabs, it's gonna run.
Justin, there's a guy who registered. He doesn't have the roll, and you can't join the call.
Give me just a second. We'll handle this run. Cut to a commercial. Whenever gun car and driver's ready.
All right, we got Mr. Gold Wolf, that BMW Supra. All right, coming up. Let's see how he handles this jump. Oh, and he oversends it a little bit, throwing the car a little bit backwards, coming into this third. Oh, okay. All right, getting it back together here in that second inner clip, back through the alleyway, going big angle, getting it up on those rumbles, so that's going to be at least one tire drop, maybe two. Seems like he might have put both tires on it, but we'll see what
So
the
I do
judges have
want
to
to
say.
clarify. I do want to clarify. Just real quick. I know we have one more run to do, but I just want to clarify on this 180 that he did and continued the run. So we do take a major correction. Realistically, if you'd have 180'd your car on the track, that'd have been the end of the run. It wouldn't have continued. That alone would have constituted for a DNF. But also, what gets it as well is, I believe, the double drop.
Yeah.
I think Spanky's zone,
Yeah.
maybe Crazy's, but there was a double drop on
That was my
rumbles
zone.
coming up towards the end. Which also constituted DNF. So either way you look at that, there's a DNF on both ends.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to clarify that before we got into round 2. Don't let that impede on what you got going for this round or for this run. Whenever Conan driver's ready.
All right, just a couple of corrections to be made. Let's see if Mr. Wolf can bring it together on the second run. Get a score on the board. Beautiful zone over that hump there. Jump, good jump. Coming up to touch and go. Oh no. And that's going to be another DNF on his second run,
What's crazy?
unfortunately.
What's crazy, and I want to talk about it for a minute. This dude's commitment and speed into this track is just wild.
I think he
Right, he's just sending it.
he signed up
For
very
sure.
last minute.
Full
You know what?
send.
It might be
I need to
DNF.
get his fuck out
I
of
have
here.
I have a drone over by that jump, and he's probably had the best footage all night. That boy was flying, bro.
He's like, I'm going big or going home.
Agreed. Who
I'm
is it?
sending you that footage right now, man.
Agreed. Who is it that needs the roll?
His name was Baby
Yeah, I'm
Powder.
looking. Gonna cut into a commercial.
He said he
We got our last driver up here, King Monster, coming in here. We got a late entry. Not late entry, but late acknowledgement as an entry. But is our last
That's
driver
right.
up tonight.
He's in our go-kart division here.
The three-wheel go-kart division.
Yeah.
Let me check before we get started. One thing.
He's in that miniature Viper.
What's the name of that car?
Miata.
A Miata.
Miata.
Well, no, in the game.
Panther M5.
Yeah.
Okay, we're good.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go.
Running a V8 Miata, Team Cloudy. In honor of Dark Knight, let's send it for him. All right, a big wall tap there. Missing that first inner clip, coming to the second inner clip after first few touch and goes, coming through the alleyway, touch and go 4 and 5 through the final touch and go, a little shallow. Oh, and going straight into the signs.
Okay, that was after the finish, but it looks like the pit's gonna have a hell of a time pulling that out.
Yep, his
Let's go
team's
for
got
foul
some work
point
to
team
do before his
between
second run.
going.
Talk about an impacted tooth. Think about the front bumper on that car.
Yeah, it's done. It's total.
That
All off
fucker's
the
in there, dog. It ain't coming out.
teeth. You're done.
He's lucky we don't have damage on.
I gotta get with that Weddle and see if Cloudy offers Dento, because that man is bucktooth right now. See what kind of benefits they got
Waiting
going
for
on
driver to
there.
get back to the line for the second run.
Doing some style on the way.
And here we go.
A little touch of mint green on there.
And it looks like his clutch failed.
Might need to check that after that accident. All right, coming in. The
There it
initiation a
is.
lot better this time.
Solid
Yes, there we go. Beautiful first few zones. Dropping the tire on touch and go 3. Coming into the second inner zone. Getting big sideways. Coming through the alleyway in 4 and 5. Oh, big send here on the angle onto that last zone. Still a little shallow in that last zone compared to some of the other drivers, but he definitely put a solid run down the second time. So we're going to see what the judges give him.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with the second run, definitely.
Oh yeah.
Tire drop. I know he had a tire drop going into Spanky's zone.
One. Oh, hang on. Maybe only one.
I'm gonna run this back for the second
I
one.
had
I got
-6.
one drop in super wide. Hang on, I'm doing a frame by frame. Oh wow. Yeah, that was almost 2 drops. He painted. I got 1 drop for 3, and then he missed half the zone for another 3, 6 through my section.
What was yours, Justin?
I'm watching back right now. Just to make sure I called this correctly. It was night and day on the. So there's actually nothing for me to take away on run 2. I'm gonna have him with a 0. That was night and day for initiation and whatnot. If we're going off run 1, it would almost been a DNF
So
with the amount of
his
points.
initiation
But I have him at 0.
so 88 total.
What was y'all's score? I'm keeping up with all the
6s.
Cool deal. I think that's gonna conclude the run.
Yeah, boy.
One more time. But I think that's gonna conclude that.
Are we gonna have just abs give it a shot or no?
Yeah, we're gonna give him his run, but we're gonna try and move to a different server and whatnot, and try and get that squared away so he can have that run.
I think he left the lobby anyhow.
It's gonna take us some
I
finagling,
didn't leave
so
the
it's gonna
lobby. There's
be.
an issue. I'm always gonna run it really high. It doesn't matter. I'm on like 4 different internets right now that's connected. Even me downsizing. I'm gonna just take that DNF right now.